Everyone, I'm Sean. I'm from Wuxi, a modern city in the eastern of China and the south of Yangtze River. The central part of our city is surrounded by a canal, which has witnessed the development and prosperity of Wuxi for over 3,000 years. What I want to show you is the most representative part of our Wuxi Canal, the Nanchang Street. People call it the essence in the essence. Is that a bit exaggerated? Let's go and judge it with your own eyes. Okay, here is stone arch. It means the entrance of the Nanchang Street. The Nanchang Street restoration begins in 1992. However, at that time there was a financial budget shortage, so the restoration stopped. The second restoration restarted in 2007. The local people here invited Mr. Wu Liangyong, a famous Chinese architecture, to design the restoration. Okay, let's go and see the Nanchang Street inside. Okay, here is the first part of the Nanchang Street. It most consists of the casual dining and some bars. You can eat and enjoy your time here. If you focus on the outlook of these houses, you will see they are mostly comparatively new. These houses are mostly constructed in the late 1980s and 1990s. I think it's a very good experience to have a cup of coffee or ice cream in such a beautiful Nanchang Street. The best time to visit here is at night. Lights are lit up, you will meet crowds of visitors. There's two different worlds between the daytime and nighttime here. In the daytime, these houses looks like Asian Chinese town, but at night, the city will express its youth and vigor without any reservations. It is not an accident that Nanchang Street becomes the favorite place for Wuxi citizens to hang out at night. It has characteristic streets, leisure gatherings, various bookshops, and day parks with their permanent bands. All of these contribute to its growing popularity. At some festivals, Nanchang Street officers will hold some performance and ship parades. Numerous people, either local residents or visitors, gather here and watch these extraordinary shows. 50 years ago, the canal used to be served but with black awning boats used for transportation. But now we are watching ships with neon lights and engines, which serve as tourists of interest. Maybe only the old canal can tell how greatly Wuxi has changed. However, many people express their doubt on this kind of commercial development. According to our group's online research and street interview, over 45% people consider Nanchang Street over-commercialized, and only 33% people can accept those characteristic shops and dining houses. So why does the architect of Nanchang Street decide to introduce these foreign brands, and what are the next steps for Nanchang Street restoration? In order to find answers to these questions, we appoint an interview with Manager Yu, who is in charge of the restoration process.
在定位上呢，定位上面呢有一些不太一样。一段呢，我们主要呢还是把它作为一个休闲的这个餐饮业态为主，包括一些酒吧，一些就是简单的一些就是比较主题的一些休闲店。同时呢，就是以国际品牌为主。 慢慢的以国际品牌的入驻呢，就是带动整个街区的这么一个品味跟定位。第二段呢，就是我们呢是把它定位成文化创意产业为主的一个，就是二段呢，就是文化创意产业为主，以这个我们现在的百草园啊，然后我们像天地大观啊这种艺术门类的一些店呢，把它填充进去。
Mr. You's idea proves to be successful. Today's Nanchang Street meets the demands of young people who are looking for somewhere to release their passion. It is also the ideal place for old people who want peaceful shelter in a noisy city center. Despite its problems in the balancing of commercialization and cultural protection, about 74% native people still express their life for Nanchang Street. In their perspective, the reservation of old buildings itself already deserves praise. No matter how fast the city changes, there is always an old street lying quietly for us to walk on and recollect the past. That is enough. After visiting the first sector of Nanchang Street, we now move into the next. Developers call it the culture and the creative industry. Here stands a silk museum, reconstructed from Yongtai Silk Factory, which once dominated the national market. On the other side of the canal are preserved groups of kilns which produced thousands of tiles at their prime. Tiles were necessary for house construction. They covered roofs and prevented people from terrible weather. Then we come to the symbols of the canal, bridges. They connect two sides of the canal and bring communication and prosperity. Now we come to the Qingming Bridge. It is the most important and most famous part of the Nanchang Street. I now personally conclude two reasons for Qingming Bridge's fame and status. First, I think it should be attributed to its long history, almost 500 years. In the Qing dynasty, there are two emperors who have traveled this bridge. They are Kangxi Emperor and Qianlong Emperor. You know the places where the emperors have been is always special. Okay, then I have to talk about Mr. Bing. He was a renowned blind erhu artist. Every night he would play his erhu at the edge of the bridge, and his extraordinary performance attracted a lot of Wuxi citizens, and more people knew Qingming Bridge thereafter. In 1980s, a famous Japanese poet and composer Nahayama Odura visited Qingming Bridge. He got inspiration from the bridge and wrote love along the Wuxi travel, which spread overseas. Many foreign tourists nowadays pick the bridge as their first destination in Wuxi just because of the popular song. Okay, but to our Wuxi natives, Qingming Bridge is more like an epitome of our past life. Deng Yong'an, aged 64, has been a native resident in the Water Alley since he was born. He grew up with the changes in Nanchang Street and delights in every corner here.
特别快乐，像我们搿住嘛，有搿住起来嘛，这才有搿么公摇上来，是吧？那个一搭手鼓点点的，吃吃肉，唱唱山歌啊，一搭老蛮得真正老蛮得非凡的，侪一定要搞八大公告的，一定要军营大营的，侪可以的。
Stepping on the old stages, touching the rough guarding rail, it is always impressive to see the contrast between past and present, modern and tradition. The next reason I think is the location. Here used to be a Bordeaux port. It is one of the busiest ports in eastern China. Thanks to the busy transportation in the canal, the shipbuilding industry was booming as well. In the 1920s, when China's national capital enterprise began to develop, the Qingming Bridge area provided a perfect stage for them. With its unbeatable advantage of this convenient transportation, cheap raw materials, and human resources, this area again returned to the center of business. There congregated the textile, silk, and the flower industries, and you can see a lot of estates now still existing in these areas. Nanchang Street is popular because of the successful commercial transformation. However, what really distinguishes the street are the pieces of culture inherited from the past. The canal, bridges, ships, historic remains, old houses, smell of home cooking, and people here. When petals depart from the flower, the faint aroma remains. When Wushi's traditional lifestyle dribbles away, the essence still exists in the Nanchang Street.